Howdy YouTube, Zipdisk here. This is a very special video. This is my 100 subscribers video. I actually hit 100 a couple of days ago and didn't even notice it. I've been so busy with work. But thank you everyone who subscribed to my videos. It makes me feel really good to know that people enjoy me enough to subscribe, and at least 100 of you have the bad sense enough to do so. Anyway, also a little bit of business. Tattimus Prime. Congratulations on your new child. I was very happy to hear the news, and I'm really sorry I haven't gotten you on this one yet before. Also, congratulations to Dinobot 13 on having your 50 subscribers. I actually really enjoy your work, and I hope more people subscribe to you. People, check out Dinobot 13. He's pretty cool. Well, today is... When I first started doing my YouTube videos, I did strange and quirky figures. Well, today I'm going back to that, because this is one of my all-time favorites. I don't have very many Beast Wars figures. For some reason, I missed the entire line, and I'm just now getting back into them, but I really like the Japanese ones. And this one is technically a Japanese one, but it's not the original Japanese issue of it. This is, in fact, the Korean issue of it, which is released by a company called Sonokong. Now, Sonokong is not a bootlegger. They have official licenses from Takara to produce these figures. And this is who I'm doing today. I am doing D16 Garbatron, or Galvatron if you want to call him that, from Beast Wars the Second. I mean, he comes in this big old box from Korea. Comes with, get some nice pictures on the sides. Now, I tell you what all this says, but unlike Japanese, I don't read Korean at all. All I know is that this says Transformers Beast Wars. That's all I really know. And I know that he is D16, which makes him a Destron. Or a Predacon if you want to go with the American titles. Anyway, this figure is awesome. He is a triple changer, and he's a proper triple changer for a Beast Wars figure. Let me give you a little bit of BG on this guy. Not enough to hurt you. Thanks, Ray. Galvatron is the new Emperor of Destruction in the Beast Wars 2nd series. Now, Beast Wars the 2nd is an odd series. According to the Japanese catalogs, Galvatron and Beast Wars Megatron were contemporaries. This is the toy catalog. But according to the official Takara timeline, Beast Wars the 2nd happens thousands of years after Beast Wars Reborn, which we know, or Beast Wars Returns, which we know as Beast Machines, which makes either a very strange continuity, which means this guy is most likely a techno-organic, which is odd because he doesn't really look like it. Of course, also, if you go by IDW continuity, this happens long before. This happens just before Beast Wars: The Gathering, because Magmatron takes over for Galvatron here. And Galvatron, much like Megatron, is not the original Galvatron in any way, shape, or form. He's a Predacon who took the name of a Decepticon general from the past for his own purposes. Let me get on with this figure real quick. I love this. This is his primary alt mode, which is a lovely purple dragon with some wonderful neck articulation. I mean, look at this. You can bend his neck this way, that way. His jaw opens and closes. He's got this thing if you really want to put a ram horn on the front of him. This is a beautiful alt mode as far as dragon modes go. I really, really like it. Whoops, I've got him slightly mistransformed over here. But just look at these legs. I mean, he's got kind of tiny chicken feet, but that's okay, because he's got giant tank guns for kneecaps. And that's pretty badass, in my opinion. Also, he has a gimmick. Push this right here, and his little wings flap. You might be asking, what are these? Well, these are part of his second alt mode, but also in the Beast Wars the 2nd cartoon, or anime series, there is a cape that he wears that hangs off of here. So these are kind of his giant military epaulets. One thing about Galvatron that sets him apart from Beast Wars Megatron is Galvatron actually cares about his warriors. He is a military commander, a destructive military commander who cares about his underlings. He doesn't treat them like garbage. He doesn't misuse them. He actually cares about them, which makes him a bit different. He has a brother named Megastorm. Megastorm is an interesting figure in his own right because he is a very slight repaint of Generation 2 Megatron, the big green tank, and it's one of those figures I really want. I love this line, the Beast Wars 2 and the Beast Wars Neo lines, just because they're so quirky and strange. Okay, this is his primary mode. He's a big purple dragon. Let's take him to his secondary alt mode, which is very, very Japanese. It's a drill tank, which for some reason the Japanese have this weird obsession with drill tanks. Take that forward, like so. So he looks kind of odd that way. Then we'll flip his little... We'll turn these gold sections around like so. This is going to form his drill bit. Closes up nicely. This is gold plastic, but I don't know if it's the really bad kind because it's not the Japanese or the Western one. It's a Korean gold plastic. So I don't know if it suffers from the same gold plastic syndrome or GPS as the others. Okie dokie. How do we do this the rest of the way? I'll flip his wings up like this, take his arms, these little bitty stubby arms, all the way to the back like so, and fold them over. You can also bring these wings up to get them out of the way for a minute while we do this transformation bit. Whoops, they fell off. That's okay, they come off. They actually form a handheld weapon for him later, which I will show you. Okay, you fold these little red feet on the bottom back, and you take his animal feet, his dragon feet, and you swing those back all the way. You bring these up like so. Fold that back. Keep his beast arms out of the way. We'll grab his jetpack thing again, or his wings, put them back on. There's a neat little thing here. He's got a hole right here and clips right here. You fold that into the clips and you stick the hole, you stick that bit into the hole, and it fits really snug and nicely, and I like that. I also like his big lobster tail. I think that's cool. We'll get on to more about his lobster tail in a minute. But you take these wing bits and you fold them down as much as you can. And this is Galvatron in his drill tank mode, which I think really works. I like it. It's even got a little cockpit right there, if you can see that. But this is its gimmick. You take this and you spin that, and bam, you've got spinning action, so he can drill through things. It's also ever so slightly reminiscent of G1 Galvatron's cannon mode. Just very, very slightly reminiscent. I like it. It works for me as far as the vehicle mode goes, and it looks fairly intimidating. And it's got that nice gimmick. I do like that gimmick. On to the transformation into his robot mode, which is very nice. I like this guy's robot mode quite a bit. Okay. Take these legs and swing them. Okay, first thing we got to do, open these panels on the side. Swing down his legs like so. It's an odd thing you do with his feet here. You flip these back around again. You flip these knees down. He's got guns for knees in robot mode as well, which is a really neat touch in my opinion. I love this figure. He's so quirky and strange. Okay, and there we've got Gur Tank mode! Chung, 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 chung. Which I guess you could call kind of a fan mode, but it's a really goofy one. It kind of reminds me of one of the walking battleship from Gurren Lagann. Anyway, I'm running out of time, so I gotta do this quick. Take this bit right here, pull these out from here, flip this bit forward. I think you gotta flip this whole assembly around, but I'm not sure how to do it until I break these. Split his lobster tail apart. Bring this up a bit. Turn this around. He's kind of a mess to transform, but he looks so good in his robot mode that you totally forgive that. Flip this up. Flip this up for now. Turn his legs all the way around to this position right here. Bring his legs in here. And join them together. Snap his crotch piece into place. bring his head up from in here. He's got a chest plate right here. Bring his head up. Bring these arms out to the side and clip them in place. Bring his chest unit and clip it into place. Then take his arms and split them like so. Whoops, I just fired off one of his axes. He has these axes that fire out of his arms. I really like them. And bring his arm down like so. I'm running out of time. Anyway, this is Galvatron in his robot mode, which I really quite like. I'm going to cut this one off for now. I'm going to come back with a part 2 on this and show you another one of my Beast Wars figures. Have a great night. Bye.